In today's video, I'm going to show you how to animate your text here in Google Slides. So basically, you can animate anything within your slides. It can be your text, your images, your shapes, even GIFs. Animating objects within your slides help create a great presentation and helps catch the attention of your viewers. It can also help you slowly disseminate information instead of having everything in your slides right away. So I have 3 examples right here that I want to show you. I've animated the text for this one, and this one. So these are 3 different examples. I'm going to show you the first one. Let's go to slideshow. If I click on this, our text slowly appears on our slide. So this is the main topic of our presentation. It can be about anything. What I did here would be to animate 1 letter at a time. If I do animate this entire word, then it will appear all together. But in creating this effect, I've made each letter appear one after the other. In our next example, let's go to slideshow. What I did here is to have all the letters zoom in at the same time while the image in the middle spins. So it's also a great effect. And for our last one, what we're trying to do here would be, again, the information dissemination, as I was saying. So as you say it, it appears. So if I click, we have the first one. You can talk about it, read it, and then explain, and then proceed to the next one. You can just click on the screen again. So all of these texts will just appear as you say them or as you click after finishing your explanation for the previous one. There we have it. So those are 3 easy examples that I'm going to show you how to do. Let's start with the first one. So for the first one, we have our example slide right here. I have created each text in individual text boxes. So these are all in separate text boxes. So what you're going to do is to create a text box, then type your letter, format it into font style that you want, the font size, put it in bold, and also a different text color. So this is all up to you. To create the effect of having it enter one by one after the other is to put in the object animation fade in. So we're going to do that. We're going to select this one first, go to more and select animate. You can also do that by just clicking on it, right clicking on it, and select animate. And we will have the same thing appear on the right side. So we have 2 animations because we've clicked it 2 times. Let's delete the first one. Now let's put in our animation. So go to animation type, select fade in, and on click. Now for the duration, we're going to make it a little slow. So we're going to select 1.5. And there you have it. So if we go to play, we have the rest there, but the E is missing. So if we click on it, it slowly appears on our screen. So that's the effect that we want, and we are just going to do the same thing with the rest of our letters. So select the next letter, go to add animation, select the animation type, fade in, and this time the start condition would be after previous. So after the first one is done, then this one will appear. We don't have to click again just so that it would appear. We will just have to click once and everything will follow. So let's adjust the duration to 1.5 and there you have it. So again, if we click on play, click on our screen, we have the letter E, then the letter A. And we're just going to do the same thing with the rest of our remaining letters. So let's go to stop, select our R, add animation, select your animation type to fade in, after previous, and adjust the duration to 1.5. There we have it. Next letter, just click on it, click on add animation, select animation type to fade in, after previous, and 1.5 seconds duration. And the last one for the letter H, click on it, add animation, select animation type to fade in, after previous, and again the duration 1.5 seconds. And now if we go to play and click on our screen, we have the Earth slowly appearing on our slide. And there you have it. So that's a great effect that we can add into our presentations. Let's go to stop and move on to the next one. So we have here Earth, where again we have the Earth all appear at once, but this time with the effect of zoom in and with our planet Earth, or the image of the Earth, spinning while everything is in motion. So we have there spin on click, zoom in with previous, zoom in with previous. All the letters are with previous because as the Earth spins, these letters appear at the same time. So let's do that with our sample slide. So first what we're going to do is to add animation into our image right here. So let's add animation. Go to spin at the bottom, on click, and this one would be for 5 seconds. Duration, now we move on to our letters. We have the first one, select the first letter, add animation. Select animation type as zoom in. This time the start duration would be with previous, and the duration would be just the same. So if we go to play and see what it would look like, click, and we have the Earth spinning with the letter E zooming in. Let's do the same thing with the rest of our letters. So that's zoom in with previous and 1 second duration. Let's go to letter A, add animation, go to zoom in with previous, next letter, add animation, select animation type as zoom in with previous. Next one, letter T, add animation, select animation type, zoom in, start duration with previous. And our last letter, add animation, select animation type as zoom in and start duration with previous. Now if we click on play, we'll have the same effect as our example. So if we click, there we have it. All the letters appear at the same time, zooming in while the Earth spins. And our last example. What I did here were individual text boxes for each element because I want this to come in to the left, this one coming in from the right, and these one will just fade in. Each will only appear if I click on it because again, it's important to have this only appear when you're talking about it, just so you don't distract your audience into reading something else while you're talking about this specific topic. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to separate each text in individual text boxes to make it easier to animate them separately. So let's start with our sample slide. We're going to start with our title and our image. So first with the title, let's select that, go to add animation. Our animation type would be fly in from the left. So that will be on click. That's the first one that will appear in our slide. If we go to play and see how it would look like, click on it, and there you have it. Let's go to stop. Now we move on to our image, which will be flying in from the right. So select the image, go to add animation, select your animation type, fly in from right. Select that one. Now this would be after previous. And if we click on play, this is what it's going to look like. One click, and there you have it. Now for our individual text boxes, again, you're going to have to animate this one by one. Same with our letters, but this time instead of having it with previous or after previous, we're going to have this on click. So if you select your text, go to add animation. So now we're going to select the animation type, which would be fade in, and adjust the duration to 1.5 seconds. So if we click on play, let's have a preview. One click, there's our title and image. Another click, there's our first text. Let's do that with the rest of our text right here, which again will still be all on click. Let's go to the second one, select your text box, go to add animation, select your animation type as fade in, on click, adjust the duration to 1.5 seconds. Click on play. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like. One click, Earth isn't actually round. Explanation. Next one more click, And there's our next topic. So that's what we're going to do with the rest of our remaining text. Let's stop and do that. Select your text, add animation, select animation type as fade in, and adjust the duration to 1.5 seconds. Next one, add animation, select animation type as fade in, adjust the duration to 1.5 seconds, and do it to the rest of our remaining texts. Now we've animated all our text and our image in this slide. Let's go ahead and play it, see what it looks like. We have our text, our image. Now we are going to talk about our facts. The first one, Earth is actually round. Explanation, moving on to the next one. So you just keep on clicking every after explanation you've done for each of your text. And there you have it. So we've successfully recreated all of our examples on how to animate your text here in Google Slides. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, do leave a like and subscribe for more helpful videos. See you on the next one.